Here you go. It is past exam paper question. And the first requirement we have to solve. Advise Gogarth company and recommend an appropriate hedging strategy for its US dollar cash flows on 31st August. Include relevant calculations. 15 marks. So, please open this question, everyone. Come here. So, exhibits are here. 1 and 2. Currency risk management. Okay. Gogarth is an electrical equipment manufacturer based in Malaysia, looking to develop its operations abroad, one of the biggest sales market in the USA. And Gogarth company also imports components from USA. Gogarth company regularly hedges transaction in foreign currencies. It is currently 1st May. On 31st May, Gogarth is due to pay this amount, $14.5 million to an American supplier and receive this amount same day. Okay. So the following quotations have been given: forward contract, currency futures, currency options. Forward, future and option mature at month end. The number of contract to be used to be rounded off the nearest whole number. If the amount cannot be hedged using an exact number of contracts, the amount unhedged or overhedged should be hedged using forward contract. For the purpose of calculation, should be assumed that options are exercised. Very easy. Second part is related to the other part, treasury one. So let me open Excel sheet so that we start solving it. Yes. So the question is Gogarth. First of all, they have given us one thing over here. We need to find what is the amount to be hedged. Net amount to be hedged. Net amount to be hedged. How much is that? That is equal to, they have to receive 37,400,000 minus 14,500,000. So this is the receipt and this is the payment of same currency. So the net is receipt, dollars receipt. So the currency exposure we have calculated. What is the currency exposure? Okay, now the next point is the first one, forward under forward contract. What is the amount to be received? Under forward contract. What is the amount to be received? Students, very easy to calculate. They have given the 4-month forward rate because that has to be received in 4 months' time. Currently 1st May. Yes. On 31st August. For May, June, July, August, 4 months' time. So forward contract, this amount, it is given dollar per ringgit. Malaysian company, they want answer in ringgit divided by dollar per ringgit. Dollar divided by dollar per. Then the answer is the ringgit. They have to receive less. Divide with bigger, then they will receive less. Divide with bigger, then they will receive less. Now, here you go. That is the amount in Malaysian ringgit under forward contract. Second is currency futures. So we know that we need to decide amount to be hedged is here. Which futures? They need to buy or sell. You will be telling me the answer. Be quick. I'm not getting response from people. Tell me. Okay, got it. One response. More responses. They should buy or sell future, and which futures? June or September? Which one? Tell me. Two things you have to decide. First of all, June or September? Which one? The transaction date is 31st August. So future expiring immediately after September future. So they have to sell dollars, receive ringgit. Contract size currency is ringgit. They have to sell a dollar, receive ringgit. So ringgit will be received. So contract size currency have to be purchased. So by September futures, the price is 0.2378 dollar per MR ringgit. Students, MR1, always mention currency along with the name of question. Remember that. Always mention. Remember that. Now, so buy September futures. The next is we have to calculate closing future price. No, not needed to be calculated. I prefer for you that always solve currency future question using the lock-in rate method. What do you have to do? You have to do through the lock-in rate all these things. Now, students, come here. So for lock-in rate, we need basis. We need basis is equal to current spot minus future. The current spot is 0.2358. Higher rate, dividing. We will be dividing 0.2358 minus opening future. Minus opening future. Current spot minus opening future. Next, this is the basis. What is the unexpired basis? Now you need to calculate. What is this today? Today is 1st May. What is the transaction date? 31st August. What is the expiry date of future? That is 30th September. How much is the duration? May to September, 5 months. What is this remaining time? This one, it is 1 month. 1 month. So 1 by 5. Unexpired basis. To lock in rate. We know that, again, the formula. If you forget what to do, write down this formula to avoid any confusion. We need this spot, which is lock-in rate. So basis plus future. So future rate plus unexpired basis. We need spot. Future will be added. This is the lock-in rate. Next, one thing we didn't calculate, we should have calculated first, number of contract. We should have calculated before. Here, before calculating basis. This receipt divided by. This is Malaysian ringgit contract size. We can write here for the currency future, contract size is 500,000 Malaysian ringgit. So number of contracts, this divided by this, we cannot do this. First, this will be converted using dollar will be converted into Malaysian ringgit. Then divided by this. 192 contracts. $192 contracts. Yes. Now, so students, so through lock-in rate, if we say if this whole amount has to be converted okay, this whole amount has to be converted using the lock-in rate. So amount to be received through futures. Malaysian ringgit. Yes. But there is a point. We have done under-hedging. We have done under-hedging. Under-hedged amount. Under-hedged amount. Focus. This is the total amount minus 192 contracts, each at this, and being converted as per futures at this. This is amount in dollars hedged. I repeat my words. 192 contracts. Each contract size is 500,000 ringgit and being converted at dollar at this. So this is the amount under hedged. Total amount to be hedged and under hedged amount. Now listen. By chance, forward rate and lock-in rate is the same. Since the forward rate and lock-in rate is same, that is $0.2374 per ringgit. So under-hedged amount will also be converted using the same rate. So there will be no change in the receipts calculated above. So total receipts will be same. That is, here you go. This one. Because rate is the same. Everything is being converted at the same. The whole amount will be converted at this. Is that clear to everyone? Tell me. Is it clear? MR1. Is it clear? All right. Now, if there is any question, you can ask before I proceed. Any confusion? Now come to the currency options. Currency options are here in front of you. Here is the one exercise price given. Now you have to decide which option, put option or call option. One thing is confirm September. because transaction is on 31st August. Now, September call option or September put option? Which one? Yes, you will tell me. They have to buy ringgit, contract size currency, by call. So, buy September call option. They have to buy contract size currency. They will be selling dollars, buying Malaysian ringgit, which is the contract size currency to buy call. Now, come here. To buy September calls, we will be the exercise price. That is equal to 0.2368 dollar per MR1. So, number of contracts. Number of contracts. Amount to be hedged. Divided by this. Divided by contract size 500,000 Malaysian ringgit. 193 contracts. Now, under-hedged amount. Under-hedged amount. That will be equal to 193 contracts, 500,000 each contract, into this is dollars. Total amount hedged. So this amount to be hedged minus amount to be hedged minus number of contracts into contract size into exercise price. This is under hedged amount in dollars. Total amount to be hedged less number of contracts, contract size, and exercise price. Sorry. Now, students, assuming contracts are exercised, assuming contracts are exercised, so amount to be received through amount received through now currency option. Very easy. 193 contracts, each 500,000. Yes, they will get this MR when they exercise it. 193 contract into 500,000. Remaining under-hedged amount through forward contract. This divided by this. Oh, sorry, forward contract rate, forward rate, 0.2374. It will be high through that, MR1. So the unhedged amount through forward contract. Hedged amount, that will be through exercise of the option. Now, premium on option. Premium on option. They said that US cent per MR, cent per hour, MR. So call September 0.14. It is cent. 0.0014. It is dollar per MR. It is dollar per MR. Into 500,000 each contract into MR, number of contracts. Premium dollar per MR, MR, so answer will be in the dollars. This premium is in dollars. It is dollar per MR. It is MR. MR cancelled. Answer is in dollars. Number of contracts. Premium on option. Now we have, because their home currency is ringgit, and premium has to be paid in advance. So at spot. So premium price in MR1. It will be converted, divided by they have to pay. Now this is what they have to pay. Pay more. Divide with small 0.2355 MR1. So net amount to be received. This plus this minus premium has to be paid. MR1. This is amount through options. I hope it is clear to you people. So we have calculated all three ways. Amount through options, futures, and forward contract. And the highest amount by the way through futures and options, amount is the same. Yes. Now we have to tell the recommendation as well. Recommendations. Futures and forward contract are giving the same amount of receipts. Futures, but futures are subject to basis risk. Basis risk. That basis may not reduce evenly over time towards approaching the maturity of futures. Yes. Hence, outcome of futures is uncertain and may not be the same and may not be the same as predicted above. Moreover, margin requirements are there for the futures. Yes, options give a lower receipts due to high premium amount to be paid at the time of entering the contract. At the time of entering the contract. Yes. So, considering above all, forward contract is suggested as it gives certain amount and highest as well. Done. Students,